if your video lack these three things, you will never go viral. See, you may be having 100 views, 1,000 views, or even 10,000 views on a very good niche. But do you know that that niche can actually outperform? Like, for example, if you're on animal niche, motivation niche, or even health niche, these are niches that can go very viral. You can even have 100k views, even 1 million views on just one video. Yes, it happens, even if you're very new to YouTube. But if you lack these three things, it will be difficult for you to go viral, to achieve this kind of results. Now, what are these stuffs I'm talking about? One is hook, strong hook. Two is suspense. And three is CTA. Now, let me explain. I will tell you the theory and also show it in practical. Like, we'll work together right here using ChatGPT. Now, let's talk about strong hook. See, from 1 second that a video begins to 5 seconds, in fact 2 to 5 seconds, if the video don't have something that keeps the audience watching, then people will just scroll and pass your video, and that will not be counted for you as view. So your video must start with the action. It must start with something that hook people. Now, when we're talking about hook, if you're a fisherman, if you know about fishing, you know that hook is that, that stuff that you use to catch fish, you understand? So your video must have something that keeps the audience watching, keeps them glued immediately from the beginning of your video. The action, from the action part. That's why if you watch Mr. Beast or I Shall Speed video, you see that it starts with action. It starts with that thing that you want people to see. Even if that stuff is in the middle of your video, right? Or at the end, you can even like show it first on the first area of a video. Let people see it first before you continue with other part of the video. So that will keep them glued, and they will like to see more of that, as the video progresses. So that's your hook. So your hook should start in 1 to 5 seconds at least. Don't waste people's time. Don't keep them guessing. Start with it. Don't say, guys, you're welcome to my studio, you're welcome to my YouTube. Today I'll be talking. No, guys, don't do that. Don't do that. You're killing your reach. You're wasting your audience time. People don't have time. It's a fast-paced world, bro. It's a fast-paced world. So people don't have that time. So just go on with it. Go on with the point you're making. Go on with the action. If it's an action stuff, like for example, on my animal videos, on my animal niche, I do animal chaos movement, and I start with the fight. I start with that stuff, that energy that people want to see, and then maybe other stuff can come in later. But start with that action that you want people to see, and they will stay clear and watch maybe until the end. Now let's talk about suspense. As people watch your video, they want to be entertained. They want to be educated. You understand? They want to learn. So if video is boring, they will stop watching. If a video don't connect from one part to the other, from one session to the other, then people will mostly likely leave your video. They will likely stop watching. So if you want to know how your video is faring, maybe you can check your analysis. You understand? If you go to your analysis and check your AVD, average view duration, you will notice that people leave very early, and if they leave early, it will kill your reach. The algorithm will stop pushing your video because it will see that people don't love this video. People are not watching until the end, or even 50%. If people are watching less than 30%, maybe 20%, 10% of your video, then the video won't do well. That's just it. Alright? So your video must have suspense. Your video must connect from one part to the other. You must give people reason to keep waiting. Give people reason to stay and watch your video. Now, let's talk about the last one. This is the most important. But hook is important because hook keeps your video, it keeps people watching your video. But this one is very, very important, especially if you are seeking for subscribers, if you are seeking for growth. You must have CTA. What CTA? CTA means call to action. When you don't tell people what to do, most likely they won't do it. You understand? Because people are busy thinking about a lot of stuff. So if you don't have CTA, then it will be difficult for people to subscribe. CTA means call to action, like I've said. Now, what it basically means is tell people to subscribe. If you want them to follow you, tell them to follow you. So how do you do this? You can just subtly add it. Like, you can use, maybe if you're using a CapCut, you can use any of their uh button, like, subscribe for more, subscribe, follow up some more, share, any of those stuffs. You can use them, or you can also add it on your voiceover. Like, if you enjoy watching this video, please subscribe to see more of our video. If you love our content, please kindly give us a like, kindly share, to make this go viral, and people will likely do it. But if you don't tell them, just, wow, I love this video, they will even forget that they need to keep watching the video. They will even forget that they need to subscribe. But you need to tell them. Okay, basically, you may not do it on all your videos because sometimes it may look spammy. But at least once in a while, okay, try to add it on your video. Try to add that CTA, call to action on your video. These things are what will help people to, stay glued to your channel, subscribe, and also support you. Now, let's do a quick practical with what we have learned now. Let's do a quick practical using our ChatGPT. That's why I'm right here. Okay, let's do a practical. Let's suppose that you are on storytelling niche and you want to write an emotional story. Okay, first of all, let's ask ChatGPT to give us a script. Then we'll add other things. Exactly what I've said here: our strong hook, our suspense, and CTA. You see how everything will come out. Let's go. About this is a very emotional story. Okay, I want to make a video about the king who lost his only son in the battle and committed suicide after. Please, now this year we get to work now. Please use strong hook, strong hook. Okay, with suspense. Fill the story with suspense. Body, yeah, the body of the story. Yeah, this is better. Fill the body of the story with suspense and use powerful CTA. CTA. On our channel. Alright? Okay. This is just a rough work. We can make yours better, right? Okay. So I want to make a video about the king who lost his only son in the battle and committed suicide after. Please use strong hook and fill the body of the story with suspense. It's a powerful CD that will motivate people to engage and subscribe to our channel. Right. So let's see now. Let's see what it will give us. Good. High retention, emotional driven script. Okay. The king couldn't survive his son's head. Beautiful. Hook. Now look at the hook. Imagine ruling an entire kingdom but losing the only person who made this worth it. Beautiful. I think that's a strong hook. Okay? Body storytelling with suspense. Good. The kingdom was powerful, fair, and untouchable, and the center of it was a king who had everything. Power, wealth, victory, but only one son. Now notice this gap. After this was a king who had everything. Power, wealth, victory, but only one son. At this stage, it was looking a little bit boring, but only one son could make people want to see what happened to this son. Okay, the prince wasn't just he was his pride, his legacy reason. So when war, okay, now notice this now. After talking about the son, next thing he started with was war. Okay, people want to know how war, why, how, what happened then? He sent the son to lead the army. Good. So this body, of the story is filled with suspense and to keep people watching. All right. So just stop there. Now, I'm looking for the CTA. I'm looking for the last picture we have our CTA. Good. Now this is CTA, powerful engagement driver. Power means nothing if you lose what matters most. If this story touched you, drop a love in the comments. Good. That's one. It forces people to comment, and that's what to make the video go viral, right? And if you want more powerful stories like this that stay with you, hit subscribe now, because the next story might change how you see everything. So this is what we want. This is what we want. The subscribe. We want people to subscribe. We want people to subscribe to our video. That's the main thing. So guys, remember, if you're creating your next video, especially if you're on storytelling niche, or if you're in a niche that you make longer videos, always try to add a strong hook to keep people watching, a suspense that will help people not to leave your video at the middle or beginning of the video, and CTA to retain your channel, to retain your viewers, okay, so that they can come back and watch your next video if you have them as subscribers or followers. Hope you all learn something from this, guys.